some TV channel. He's gonna do something. He's gonna capitalize on all of this other momentum that he has with that random ass Trump following that he has built up now.
He's gonna have
He's gonna capitalize on it because that's what he does.
Well, his other businesses aren't going to make it though. His other businesses like the hotel, his property assets aren't going to make it.
Okay.
No, I don't think those will. But I think he's gonna go into the next thing. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I think that he has to continue to be who he is, and he can't go any other way. He can't come off as sympathetic regardless of what he does. Even if he had went up there and apologized and been sincere, we would have been like, "Fuck, Doc, he lied." Well, he wanted to believe it. So it doesn't make it. It doesn't do him any good to do that.
Yeah, true. All right, guys, what's your final thoughts on Donald Trump? One sentence, Lance, go.
One sentence, scumbag. He is still a scumbag.
Lyles, go.
Done.
Mike,
He's
go.
Done.
Undiagnosed mental health patient.
Good stuff. Now, speaking of businesses and opportunism and, women and everything, if y'all not aware, we had that Forever Dunkin' joint go down where the guy proposed to his wife and got married on the same day. The thing went viral. It was all over social media, right? So come to find out is a couple days later, maybe a week later, we go on social media and this guy has DunkinManPlanning.com where he's shopping himself out to be able to provide that same experience or a similar experience with, grandiose effects to the common man. He has a website, that we're going to try to log on to while we're on air live. And he has a
terrible idea.
And then he has an Instagram page.
It's gonna flop. It's probably not. It's probably just an Instagram page. At least it don't cost nothing.
Yeah, Lance, you got the Mac pulled up. You go ahead and let's try to get on the website. Let us know what you find. But just to the viewers,
it's a terrible idea.
Lyles, and why is it a terrible idea? Let's go into it.
It's a terrible idea because if you, man, come on now, if your girl finds out you have somebody else plan something romantic for you, she's gonna be mad, and she's gonna be like, you couldn't even plan this shit. Like that's the whole part of it. That's the whole part of it. Like the whole purpose of it is for you to make the effort. You can watch a movie and do this other stuff and come up with ideas.
Time out.
We on the website, Lance. How much is the service? Like, what does the layout look like?
Are you on the site?
Yeah.
You on the site, Lance?
What is it called? Is DunkinManPlanning.com?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about how much the service is. It's $9.99 if you want to buy the domain, which is the first thing he's dumb about if he's trying to start a business.
I thought he bought it already.
Man, I'm on DunkinManPlanning.com, and it's
no, you lying. You lying.
That's what I'm saying. So he's not even serious about his business because I should go buy his domain.
He has
$10.
I think he has like 276 followers, one picture, and
he's going to have to pay me for that domain.
That man pulled off a wedding in 5 hours and can't even pull off a full a business plan website in a couple of days.
But listen, Lars, you hit it right on the head. Is the fact that it defeats the purpose of proposing. Like that's supposed to be original. Like whatever your way is original. It could be whatever it is. It could be at the mailbox, but it's still your way. Like when you have somebody else help you with that, it defeats it.
Well, there are a segment of women who will attach that monetary value and the fact that you took enough time to reach out to somebody, because you think about with his wedding planning and all that stuff. There is a segment of women be like, man, this dude really spent this money and sat down and planned this stuff out, and he put forth the time and effort to try to make this day special for me. What
straight man is going to hire him?
Exactly. I don't know. You got to figure out his marketing. I mean, a lot of guys are desperate. Well, if straight men have a reputation for not being romantic, and this guy is claiming that he has the juice, I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you why. I tell you why I ain't gonna do it. Why I ain't gonna do nothing? Because I watched someone near and dear to all of our hearts, one of our homeboys, damn near unravel under the pressure trying to pull off one of them super romantic ideas.
So
I watched that man.
Lyles, time out, Lyles. Lyles, pause.
I watched that man become somebody I never seen.
Lyles, stop right there. No, stop.
I watched that man become somebody I never seen before.
Lyles, you stop right now. Under the cloak of anonymity, can you give us some sort of a story, a blind item? Can we get filled in on this laugh?
Please.
Can you change the names, dates?
I'm going to give you the scenario story. I'm not going to name any names.
Okay,
I'm
thank you.
Tell you
I got to have it.
What happened? Okay, so there was a guy who wanted to do something very romantic for his girlfriend. And so in order to pull this off, he needed the help of he needed somebody else's help to kind of help him, like, pick some stuff up and kind of do some stuff too, right? So he got one of his homeboys to help him out. So, first thing he did, he got a nice hotel room, and he was gonna do like the bubble bath and like the candles and the flowers and the rose petals and all the stuff. But he wanted it to be in a nice big garden, like in a nice big tub, like a garden tub or whatever, like the big tub. And he ordered that. He specifically asked for all this stuff or whatnot. Gets to the hotel and it's just like a standard ass tub.
You mean like a rectangle?
And so this is like the first. So this the first thing that kind of like like when you're trying to plan something, you want everything to be perfect. So like for a dude, because you put so much into it, and that you want it, you're like, I need this to go off the right way because I want all these. You've already planned out how it's gonna go down. Like she's gonna be happy. She gonna, be this, that, and I'm gonna get some real good sex tonight. Like, bam,
right, you just got past the finish line.
Right, and so once he saw that regular tub, it started spazzing. So he spazzed on like the entire hotel staff until the fact that I think he ended up getting like a couple free nights. They upgraded. They finally gave him the room, with his nice tub, and I think he ended up getting some more stuff because he really like went off. But he had to spend a lot of time on that one issue. So, of course, he's off schedule at this point. Because he got a schedule, like, you got to go check in, then go get, the flowers, get like this. So he's off schedule. So he got the homeboy running around, like, getting all the other stuff or whatever. So the homeboy just doing this out of the goodness of his heart. He ain't got nothing invested in it, like, or whatever. He's just helping the man's out. So he comes back, with some of this stuff or whatever. And, he started giving the homeboy an attitude. He, like, started spazzing on homeboy or whatever.
Hold on, Miles, is this a girlfriend or is this just a random romantic? Is this a...
No, this is a girlfriend. This is a girlfriend.
No proposal? Or just...
No proposal.
Wow, okay.
She's currently his wife.
Okay.
So it worked out.
Okay.
So then they were riding somewhere or whatever, and, the dude, he keeps spazzing on his homeboy to the point where his homeboy stops the car and is like threatening to push him out of the car because he's spazzing about like stuff not going right or whatever. And so then by the time he gets to the night, he's still so frustrated and frazzled that he's in a bad mood once, the girl shows up. So he's trying to get himself together for that. It was just a mess. Like, that's the type of pressure y'all put us under to pull off these damn romantic feats.
I feel like this could have been avoided with Duncan man planning.
Man,
because look, what if he's shopping?
But then the man planning, he wouldn't have got no credit, but then he still got credit for at least attempting to try to pull it off.
So maybe
even though in his head,
what if it's not just for weddings? If you just want to do buy her a man planned like weekend,
or maybe it should be you bring us your idea and we execute it.
Yeah, I mean it could
be.
That.
So they execute it like a wedding planner. Okay, so first of all, I think that's a woman's job in general. So here's my question to you guys: what other profession do you think that are women, that are meant for women,
or women do better?
Ooh, or women are better at,
and it may not necessarily be a perception where you just think this is a woman's job.
You're not getting me fucked though. You're not getting me.
I'm not taking the bait.
No, I'm like for instance, like
I ain't taking the bait.
What job would you expect the women to do if you were like, hey, I got these such and such coming over? And you would be thinking the woman is coming over instead of a man. Wedding planner would be one.
Wedding planner, stylist. And this is what I'm saying. This is not necessarily true, but I'm just saying from a perception standpoint. The other one is,
yeah.
I don't want no dude in my house cleaning my house.
Nah, boss.
Right, maid service.
All right. The other one is a hairdresser, a beautician,
a hairstylist.
Yeah, very true.
I ain't seen a straight one yet.
Very true. Hairstylist.
And you know what? I got one for you.
But you know what though? That's such an opportunistic. That would be such an opportunistic position for a straight dude.
Then why don't they do it?
I'm surprised no straight dude actually. You know what? I'm not, because no straight dude would be around women that long
and can be that patient. You gotta be patient to do women.
Right.
What about
you know what? I take it.
Airline
it's not
steward.
even worth. It's not even worth being opportunistic for. It's not even worth being opportunistic to get those opportunities to put up with what
flight
probably
attendant.
happens in that shop.
Right.
Flight attendant.
All
flight
the
attendant.
conversation that goes on. Yeah, man. It's
right.
100%
to that
flight
vortex.
attendants. Y'all hear it. Listen, 100% flight attendants.
Okay, since we're talking and we got
Can we send somebody undercover? Can we send a heterosexual male undercover into a salon for a week and see if he can survive?
But speaking of gender roles, let's talk about. We got a couple minutes left. We creeping up on that 45. We doing a great job. Let's talk about these gender roles. This whole androgynous thing that's sweeping America. It used to be metrosexual, but now guys are just like completely losing any kind of I mean, are you straight? Are you gay?
The metrosexual is only a couple years old, isn't it? I
felt like that was the early 2000s, like when boy bands and stuff.
Metrosexual though was a little bit more broad because there was probably like a point in time where you could have slotted some of our people into like that kind of what metrosexual meant. It wasn't metrosexual didn't mean like
sweet,
feminine.
Yeah,
it was just like kind of how you carried yourself, like how you dressed.
Because men had a perception of being
more like cutting edge and being well groomed.
Yeah, right, taking advantage of using products.
Man, right.
But so
now it's like that.
So how did it bleed over into this androgynous thing? Yeah, these blurred lines we got.
Man.
Well, it's all a part of. I mean, just the same thing as the same thing with like homosexuality and all of that becoming just more comfortable in society as years have gone on. So it's just another door that's been open. That people are starting to be more comfortable with who they are or who they perceive themselves to be.
So can you give us an example?
I guess that's what it is.
Give our listeners and me an example of what exactly you're talking about when you're saying like blurring the lines and androgynous.
Well, for instance, like they have like there's like, I think for me, it's the fact that it's creeping now into general culture. Like, we just had I posted an article for us or whatever. There's the first male cover girl model. It's the first male cover girl model now. Yeah, it's stuff like that. It's like I think there may be a male. I think there may be a gay Barbie.
Who was Will Smith's son?
Not like Ken. Not Ken.
Didn't he have an endorsement?
Because Ken was supposed to be with Barbie. I think there might be like. So I'm just saying, like now it's starting to become part of like just general culture now. So it's like our kids are going to grow up with this as kind of being like what they're pushing as a norm.
Who's Jaden Smith? Didn't he have an endorsement? Will Smith's son's an endorsement with some kind of female line?
Yeah, a lot of women's clothes. Yeah, he had some. I can't remember who it was, but it was some fashion line with he was modeling women's clothes. But he said he allegedly did it because they paid him a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what that. Would you do it if they paid you $15 million? Would you do it?
No.
Who? Yep. I couldn't do it.
Who said yeah?
$15 million to model. I don't have to wear them in a normal thing. I just got to model it.
Mini skirts, Lyles.
I'm talking mini skirt. I'm talking about on the billboard in Times Square. Like model, like it's all over the place.
You on the catwalk, but you got a son now too, right? So
I'm on the catwalk for $15 million
with a mini skirt and some wedges.
So okay, so Lyles, so that would be cool if your little man like you're not under contract, but he just start to like it because he just like you. You doing it for that money, but then your little man like, oh, that's what daddy's wearing. So $15 million though. So now,
because I would say, hey man, we can go get 15. I can go buy you all the Paw Patrol you want now. You get that off. I would go buy you. I could go buy you the Paw Patrol for the $15 million. Probably
$50 million.
Like,
nah, $15 million, nah, man.
But you just got to model.
What if you just had to wear?
Model it.
Okay, here's the deal.
When you say model, operationally defined model. Do you mean model like catwalk one time, the only people in there that see it, and that's it? Or are you talking about model like
major show, major fashion show? What about $50,000?
Regardless, you didn't ask me. You didn't ask me like if I would go like drag or nothing like that.
Okay,
like,
I got a new offer.
Say like that, but just put on a miniskirt and walk down the damn catwalk
with thongs.
Absolutely.
Hey, you got to wear thongs too.
No. They gonna put makeup. They gonna put makeup on you. Add some hair extensions.
No makeup. Just the skirt with thongs and wedges. You do it for the $15 million. Yep.
Why I gotta wear thongs?
Because that's what you gotta wear when you wear them skirts.
Yeah.
The price going up for a thong. You gotta give me.
No, we definitely need. I
get like 25. I gotta get extra 10 to put
we definitely need a podcast entitled "What Would You Do?" And like, let's put prices on different stuff.
Because I got something for y'all. I got some deals I want to ask y'all.
Nah.
Hey, can we get Lance? I don't know if you watch it. Can we get that